Hello my friends, it's Daniela and welcome back to my channel. So today we have a food prep video. Today I'm going to show you guys some really easy and super yummy recipes that you can actually freeze, because obviously no one wants to wake up at 5 for suhur. So these are super easy, super delicious. They're just really pretty, you know, good for the eye, but they also taste amazing as well. Also, because Ramadan is almost here, I'm going to be posting more often, so make sure to turn on your post notifications. So the first thing that we're going to make are these frozen yogurt bars. They're super refreshing and they really give you like that sweet kick that you need. You can eat them in the morning at suhoor, or you can have some after iftar if you need like a really light dessert. So the first thing that we need to do is make the toppings. You can really use any type of berries that you want. Strawberries, blueberries. I'm using raspberries because I absolutely love raspberries. They're so yummy. So just put them in a pot and make sure that it's on medium heat. You can add sugar. If you don't want to add sugar, you don't have to make them a little bit more healthier. And then to thicken the sauce, we're going to take 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of water because we need to thicken the sauce. We don't want it to be super runny. So make sure that you stir that really, really well. And then we're just going to add that to our mixture. Also, you want to make sure that you don't stir the berries so much, because you want them to not be super mushy. We want them to hold their shape to a certain extent, really. But if you make them really mushy, it's really not that big of a deal. Don't worry about it. Don't worry too much about it. The next thing that we're going to make is the crust. It's super easy, and this crust is just so yummy. It's probably my favorite part of these frozen yogurt bars. You're going to want to pit some dates. You're going to want to take your dates and put them in a food processor. I will have all the exact steps in the description box below, so don't worry about that. Take some cinnamon. I'm taking about 2 tablespoons of cinnamon and just popping that in there. And I'm just slowly adding all the ingredients together. First, I'm mixing the dates with the cinnamon, and then I'm adding some oatmeal, and then I'm just like slowly mixing everything together. I'm also adding some flaxseed. Also, the base may be very sticky, so don't worry about that. It's kind of, will get stuck to the sides of the food processor, but like I said, don't worry about that. Just add the ingredients slowly and kind of just like scrape the sides so it doesn't get stuck to the sides. And then after we have that all mixed together, we're going to take some parchment paper and we're just going to lay the crust. We're going to press it with our hands, press it really hard. Not crazy hard, but you just want to make sure that the crust is just going to stick together so that when you pick it up, it doesn't fall apart. We're going to take some yogurt. We're going to lather that all over our crust. Ooh, looks so yummy. And then I'm just making it look really pretty, taking the berries that have thickened now and just laying that across our yogurt. You can use a fork or a knife for the next step, but we're just going to kind of marble the berries out so it looks very beautiful. I don't know. And then afterwards, we're just going to leave that in the freezer overnight. And then the next day, you're going to have something that looks like this. These are so refreshing, you guys. So yummy. Like I said, you just leave them in the freezer. I'm going to package them in some Tupperware. And then whenever I want something for suhoor really quick, grab something from the freezer like this. And there we go. Super easy, super simple, and they're actually very healthy as well. The next thing that we're going to make is a focaccia. Oh my goodness, you guys, these are so easy to make, and they're so great for making in bulk if you want to make something in bulk. They require literally 2 main ingredients. You just need some pizza dough, you need some rosemary. If you're Italian and this isn't the right way to make focaccia, I am so sorry if I'm doing something criminal. So you're just going to take some olive oil, you're going to add it to a pan. Don't be shy with the olive oil, my friends. Do not be shy. This is really important for the crust to make it like really crunchy and crispy. So we're just going to take the pizza dough. It's been sitting outside for about 20 minutes. It is going to be hard to, as you can see, I'm really struggling here, but don't worry, things work out. You'll see. We're just going to try and just push it to the sides as much as we can. If it's very sticky, just take some water in your hand. We're going to leave it to rest for about 2 hours. And after 2 hours, it's going to be so much easier to work with, and we're going to be able to spread it to the sides much more evenly and easier. It's also going to be a lot softer. Very nice dough. Also, if the oil gets on the top, totally fine. The more oil, the better. And then we're just going to imprint our fingers into the dough. Very focaccia-like. And then we're going to take our rosemary and start topping it. You can literally put whatever you want on top. You can put roasted garlic on top. You can put cherry tomatoes on top. Whatever you want, you can put it on top. So do not worry about that. I'm just taking some rosemary, putting it all over, taking some Parmesan cheese. If you have fresh Parmesan cheese, that would taste even better. It would taste so good. Adding some salt. Sea salt is great. Putting in the oven, following the instructions of the pizza dough, and there we go. We have this super yummy, really great to freeze bread. It is so crispy because of the oil, and it's so yummy, and it's so good. I meant to freeze this yesterday, but I literally ate half of the pan, so. The next thing are these chocolatey overnight oats, and don't be deceived by their beauty, my friends. These actually freeze really well, especially if you have kids and you need something that's like chocolatey but also healthy at the same time. This is a really great option, and like I said, super easy, delicious. So I'm taking a mason jar like this just because it's easier to store. It's really important that you get old-fashioned oats because they absorb the milk better. You guys are gonna see. And then I'm gonna take some cinnamon. I don't really think I'm measuring, but don't worry, I'll have the measurements in the description box below. Cocoa powder, that's what makes this taste super chocolatey and delicious. A little bit of vanilla extract. Chia seeds are really good if you want it to be like a little bit crunchy. It's optional. Now I'm using almond milk because I prefer it, but you can really use any type of milk that you want. I'm adding some maple syrup if you want it to be a little bit sweeter. This is totally optional. You don't have to add this. And then we're going to just close that up and shake it and keep shaking it. And then this is what it looks like in the morning. It's going to expand, but mind you, I've made like 8 of these, so I just added that on top. When you want to eat this, you just take it out of the freezer, or you can leave it in the fridge if you're making it like a day before. And you can add some garnish, chocolates. Mom, if you're watching this, you'd really like these with walnuts. And yeah, they're super good. I'll have these in my freezer and I'll take it out the day before, and it's super yummy. Or you can just leave it in the fridge. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. I really hope you guys like these recipes. Like I said, they're super easy. Don't be intimidated by the way they look. I just, I like to make my food look pretty, even if it's like freezer prep food. You know what I mean? Anyways, let me know which recipe you like the most in the description box below. Obviously, tag me on Instagram if you try any of these. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!